Hi, my friends. It's almost Memorial Day. So, do you know what that means? It's almost summer. It is almost summertime. So, I'm sharing with you some of my favorite must have my summer travel essentials that I always make sure that I have with me when I'm out and about because even though I may be on a vacation or a staycation, I never vacate my aging well products. So let's get into what I do here to make it easier for you, just so you can see how simple I keep it. So, first of all, my skincare. As much as I love every single thing that I have about my skincare, my whole skincare set, I don't take the whole set. I just take pieces. I always take with me my travel size. We have the travel size in the um, Revitalize and in the Defy, and also in Nova Marine, which Nova Marine is our vegan line. So it has the cleanser, it has your serum, it has the moisturizer, and it has a facial sunscreen. So that's complete there. The Nova Marine does not have a sunscreen, but it does have your cleanser, the serum, and the moisturizer. So I don't like to carry the whole bag because number one, if I'm traveling by plane, just to if and maybe I just want to keep it in my carry-on. I can't because of the sizes are bigger. So I will carry a travel size. And also depending on how long I'll be gone, I might have two of them just so I have enough to carry to get me through the vacation. And maybe it's a staycation. Maybe you're only gone a couple of hours away. Maybe you're driving. Even if I'm driving, I still try to keep it light as much as possible. But you notice I just mentioned the four products that it has. Yeah, I still do my eye cream, but I do it differently. Instead of having the larger size of tube of eye cream, I carry with me the Royal Jelly eye capsules. I love it because they're small and I can really just put as many as I need into a little plastic bag. So maybe I only need five, maybe I need 12, depends on how long you're going to be gone. I just put those in there and I'm ready to go. So my eyes are also taken care of. And if I'm going to be gone longer than 2 days, I still carry a mask because I mask 3 days a week. So I will carry with me the sheet mask because this is going to give you a lot of moisturization. And I tell you, summer, all that heat, our skin gets to be dehydrated. This is a wonderful way of putting moisture, putting hydration back into your skin. So I'll carry this. And then I always like to have an exfoliating mask. So we have the pumpkin mask. If I can get this open, because I opened ones upstairs. So I carry the pumpkin mask because it's a great exfoliator. This is not going to do exfoliation. This is going to truly drench you with hydration, which is so important. But this is also going to exfoliate your skin, which is also very important. There's a difference between a mask and an exfoliator, and our skin does need both. So those are that. That's what I have there. I think that's all that I really carry for skincare. That's all I have because these are pretty complete except for the mask and the eye cream. So I have that. Then my makeup. I keep it simple. I do want to make sure that I still look nice when I'm out and about. So normally I carry my Royal Jelly foundation, but I've been enjoying our newer foundation with hyaluronic acid. It feels like a serum. It's very lightweight. So this I've been wearing lately. I love this, but I really do love my Royal Jelly foundation as well. So it could be a mix which one I'll take, also depending on maybe what the occasion is, what I'm going to. If it's like a professional event, I will probably take my Royal Jelly. Otherwise, this one's really nice. Or if I just want to be super casual, I will take my Glow face cream. This is really wonderful. It's really like a sunscreen that's tinted, but also gives your skin a fabulous glow. And who does not want to glow for the summer? So keep that simple and basic there. I do also carry my lipsticks. I don't carry a normally I have lots of lipsticks. I usually just carry a couple of colors. I kind of look at my color scheme of what I'm wearing. I'm always gonna have a purple color with me. Or and that definitely will have a lip stain with me. Probably that would be the purple color. And then something a little bit more neutral. So it would go with quite a few outfits. But then I also carry, now this is going to be my first year with this one too. I started using the doTERRA lip balm. It's absolutely wonderful. I love how it feels. I actually love how it tastes too. But I put this underneath my lipstick. You can put it over on top of your lipstick too if you desire. But it has your SPF of 20, which is so important that you keeping your SPF going. So there's that. And then a mascara. I don't carry all of my eyeshadows. Trust me, I have a lot. I just again look at what I'm wearing. I try to keep that neutral as well. Maybe I really love having the liquid eyeshadows because they're so quick and easy to use. When you're on vacation, you don't want to spend all your time just getting yourself prepped and groomed, right? You want to be, get in there, do your face, and then get out and have all the fun that you want. So really, those liquid eyeshadows are absolutely fabulous for that. I'll just take two. My favorite color is it's Dorado. I love it because it's such a basic color that works for everyone. And then I usually add one other color with it, sometimes two other colors, but for vacation, I'll just put one other color. And that other color sometimes will serve as the eyeliner. And then, of course, I want a mascara. I want a little bit of cheek color as well because I want to look fat and healthy and still, having a great time while I'm out and about. So that's my skincare. That's my makeup, my body care. Yeah, so we go to these hotels. They have, their little soaps and their bath and shower gels and all of that. But I always carry my Royal products. They just don't compare to the Royal products. So I carry with me I always carry one of the Royals. Most of the time it's the Royal Almond, but I do love the Royal Olive as well. But in those hotel rooms, those soaps are so small and they're little soap bars. I think so. What are they called? I have not used one of these since I was I don't know. It's been many years, 20, 30 years or more. A bar of soap. That's what it is. They have those bars of soap. Well, I don't like them. They're drying through my hands. They're just too drying. So I like to keep this on the vanity. So this is what I'm using to wash my hands with. And actually, it's a enriching hand and body wash. Did you know that? It's hand and body. So I just use it there. Then I also take it to the shower when I'm using the shower. You might be staying in an Airbnb where you take your full size products of the things too. So that just works. And then, of course, I want to be sure that I'm always taking care of my skin, putting back that moisture because our skin gets dehydrated when we're out and about. So please make sure you're drinking lots of water. But I love to put the oil on afterwards because it feels so good. It hydrates my skin very well. So this is just perfect. Right after the shower, I put this on. I also like after the shower using our After Sun care product. Is absolutely amazing. It's very hydrating, but we don't always have that. But I'm doing this in the month of May 2025. We do have it this month if you're able to grab it during this video time. But it's an absolutely wonderful way of rehydrating your skin. So those are my Royal products there. Of course, don't ever leave home without your sunscreen. You got to have this. So, of course, I mentioned the sunscreens are in here. This is one for my face, but the rest of your body needs that sun care as well. So be sure that you are using your sun care products with you while you're on vacation and while you're at home. Always never miss a day with your sun care products. Okay, now I get into some of more the health and wellness products here. So, and one of the other things I like to take with me too is my spa. mud mask. It feels wonderful. So that's another way of masking your face, but you can mask your entire body. And I usually mask my entire body more so when I'm on vacation than when I am at home. Okay, so then I go into some of my healthcare products. So I have little miniatures. I don't take my full size oils. I just take my miniatures of oils. And you see, I usually carry about eight of them with me. So I have these all the time. Actually, I need to refill some of them. But here's what I carry with me. Breathe. You never know like what your environment's going to be like. It's going to be allergies going to be bothering you. So I like to always have my breathe with me. I have lavender because it's very calming. Maybe there's going to be a part of the environment that would make me a little bit stressed, and so this is really good for that too, just to relax and to get some sleep. I carry with me the peppermint. Peppermint is so good for energizing. It's good for if if you have any stomach problems and say maybe someone might get nauseous or car sick or air sick, it's really good to have something like that with you. I like to have the lemon because the lemon is purifying, and the on guard for immune support, especially if I'm flying, especially if I'm going to be around a lot of people. And that has something to do with COVID. It has to do with there's just so many germs, so many viruses, just so many things. So I just like to stay protected with that. And speaking of, when I get to a hotel room, I use my On Guard sanitizing mist and I just spray. I will spray the sinks, the doorknobs. I would spray, the faucet of the sinks, the doorknobs, the telephone, the remotes. I just spray and wipe them down. I even spray my pillows and the sheets when I on the bed. So I just want to make sure that I'm protected as much as possible, because the last thing you want to do when you are on vacation is to get sick. So I'll always make sure that I have my On Guard with me for some great, great support. So there it is. That's what I carry with me. It's just a great way of being able to make sure that I'm still having my fun, but I'm still looking and feeling and being the best version of me. And because every day I want to age well, and that never takes a vacation. My body physically may be on vacation, but my aging well process will not be. You got to take care of yourselves. There you have it. And then let me know below, what are your favorite summer essentials that you just will not leave home without? What are your beauty, health, and wellness essentials that you travel with? I really would love to know. All right. Have a fabulous day. Bye for now.